Donna Brazile announced that if superdelegates picked the nominee in this race, she would resign.
Yes,
right.
As a superdelegate.
All right, hang on. Okay, so 1 second here. This is going to be an action item for tomorrow, okay? Tell me again, because I will be doing it.
Okay.
Exactly again, so everybody knows. No interruptions. Go for it.
You would like to have a hearing to determine Donna Brazile's superdelegate status, that she has indicated she would resign as a result of superdelegates as a result of superdelegates picking the nominee in the current election.
Okay. And it has to be certified, return receipt.
It has to be certified and notarized.
And notarized. Okay.
Once they get that, they must schedule a hearing.
Excellent.
And
how many do they need?
Well, they have 73, and I think they're up in arms because everybody has said that once the nomination is over and he's good to go, that everybody's going to disappear and all of the superdelegates will be fine. Well, guess what? Now they have 73 letters that say no.
Right.
That they want her
you have people asking for an address. Do you have the address or the website with the address?
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull out my notebook.
And while you're doing that, I'll ask, how would we then replace her? Who would replace her? What would be the next step if she were to be replaced?
Well, there's two ways that superdelegates get put on to, the DNC puts superdelegates onto certain committees. Now, in order to become a superdelegate, you either have to be appointed to that position or you have to be an elected official that actually gets appointed to a superdelegate status. So it's pretty simple. They're going to replace her with whoever they choose to replace her with.
That doesn't really matter to me as long as she's gone.
Well, and that's the whole thing. I think there's definitely a conflict of interest between her appearing on CNN and her superdelegate status.
Absolutely.
I think that she utilizes privileged information, which we all know that superdelegates go into private meetings, have conferences, and displays it on CNN as one of the best political people on television, as if it's for public knowledge. And yes, I agree that the DNC should be having open meetings, but she should not be the one just out there candidly making statements about she'll resign and she'll do this. I don't know who she thinks she is, but she's not that important to me. I'm sure she's not that important to 3/4 of the other people unless you're at an election where we are right now.
Well, she's not very important to me because she said that she didn't need us in this new party, that we weren't part of it. So.
Do you like that, the new party that I've been a part of for 20 years?
Right.
Yep. Well, to repeat myself, it does matter to me who we replace her with. I don't want the DNC to replace her. I want us to replace her if we at all can.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course.
Of course. I know you meant that too, but yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, I want to see the letters go. I mean, it's got to start somewhere. I want to see everybody send a letter, a return receipt letter, notarized.
Bingo.
Okay, are you guys ready for the address?
Yep, go ahead.
There we go, yes. Everyone get your pens and papers and all that good stuff.
Will, can you type it in the chat for people?
Sure.
It's the Democratic National Committee, and it'll go to the Credentials Committee. Attention, Alexis Herman. Do you guys know that name?
Yes, well, I remember her from the RBC meeting. Yes, I do. She chaired over it with the other fellow.
Yeah, with her little hammer that she kept banging the minute Hillary people spoke.
Yep.
Yeah, we noticed that too.
But her father, I'll come back to that. It's 430 South Capitol Street Southeast, 2nd floor, Washington, D.C. 20003. 20003. Yeah. Okay, now back to Alexis Herman. Do you know that her father...
Hey,
Go
Paul.
ahead.
Just 1 second. Dara Murphy finally joined us, and I want to try to just get her online. Then you can go right back to what you're saying, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay, pull her on. Dara, you there? Hi, Dara.
Sherry?
Yes.
Sorry I'm so late. I've been listening in. I've been frantically writing down that address that Paul was just giving us. That's really amazing. And the calls and the letters are really making a difference, apparently.
Yep,
They
really,
daily
really are.
maybe tomorrow.
Yep. Really thanks to Puma Pack on that one, and a lot of other groups too. So go ahead, Paul. Go ahead with your story.
Apparently, Alexis Herman's father was the first one to file a lawsuit against the Democratic National Party. And after the RDC meeting, I was standing behind Harold going, I can't